Callum Ilott is our guest. A quick, these questions.
Welcome.
For the most part.
Welcome.
For the most part, these questions will be idiotic. Thank you.
Yes, they will.
Do you know who David McCallum was?
No. Am I meant to?
Anyone, class?
I don't know.
Anyone?
Nope.
That's a Macallan Irish whiskey?
David McCallum, the man from U.N.C.L.E.
He just referenced a 60s TV show.
Yeah, but he just passed away last
rest
year.
in peace. Rest in peace.
A great actor.
Yes.
In many, many roles.
Oh, yeah, he was in NCIS or one of those.
Yeah. He ended up being the coroner or something.
Yeah.
But the name, that's such an unusual first name. I was wondering if it was short for...
In this country, yes.
Oh, like, is your being named Tom over there? Or?
No, it's a Scottish name.
Yeah,
so it's I mean, there were 3 people in my year at school with the name Callum, but it varies from 1 L to 2 L's, and I'm 2 L's.
2 L's.
Okay. Are you the first? Are you the first Callum to race at the Indy 500?
Possibly.
Oh,
I guess so.
Making history.
Get on there.
Making history right off the bat. Let's go. That's great.
You having fun so far?
Yep. It's been entertaining because I didn't expect to be doing this race when I started this year.
Oh, that's
my full-time job's the World Endurance Championship, so I got called in here after David Malukas' injury and situation.
Right.
Yeah, it's my third Indy 500, and my job's full-time in Europe. So
Wow. So you just get to kind of come in, dip your toe in,
and leave,
win the race, and then go home. Yeah.
Yep. I'll be gone.
That's kind of exactly.
I'll take the money and I'm off.
What's
you can
the
see
next?
me next year.
What's the next WEC race?
Le Mans. So I do my own double of Indy 500 and Le Mans. So almost 600,000 spectators in the space of a month.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's insane, man.
Oh. No. Did you speak any foreign languages?
Not really. I lived in Italy for 4 years. I now have an Italian, well, not now, it's been 3 years now, but an Italian girlfriend who kicks my ass for not speaking Italian.
Buongiorno.
But that's exotic.
It is, yeah.
It's very race car like. I've asked this for a couple other guys. What's the best movie about racing in the contemporary world?
Rush with James Hunt and Niki Lauda.
That
I think
seems
that's
to be.
solid.
And your thought on that was?
I haven't seen that movie. I am voting for Turbo, with the snail,
thing,
that goes around the Indy 500. Is there what other Indy 500 movies have there been?
Winning.
Well, just racing in general.
I know, but I care mostly about the Indy 500. I'm loyal to my city and my race, unlike you guys.
So are you guys all locals, or are you...
I'm local.
Okay.
Yep, born
So
and raised.
you're not local.
I
then?
grew up up the road, but I live in Los Angeles now. I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Did you catch on to that? Did you catch on?
Because you said you were a local.
Many little leather-bound books in my apartment smells like rich mahogany. Yes, but I live in LA. But I love coming back here, and I wasn't a race fan, but I was an Indy 500 fan because when you grow up around here,
yep, you got
part of it. It is, and so now I've gotten to be buddies with some race car drivers, and that's where you go like, oh. There's a whole other aspect to this sport that people don't know until you get into it, and it's incredible.
We're very misunderstood creatures.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
In
100%.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're a very slender guy. Do you do a lot of working out to keep it light?
I feel like that's a very contradictive statement.
He never says that to me. I can tell you that.
Well, maybe a perspective issue.
Yeah, exactly. Near, far.
No, so in what I do in the endurance stuff, the lighter the better. So
sure.
I'm the lightest in my team, and I get an advantage from that. So luckily, as a person, maybe I'm not at that age yet, but I can eat what I want and not be affected. One of the lucky few. Yeah, sorry.
And then, do they add weight? Isn't it like
Here,
They do here.
yes.
It's like a ballast thing?
But in that specific championship, because you share the car with 2 other drivers, no. It's a minimum weight of the car, and so I get the benefit compared to all the heavy people.
But it's still an advantage as a IndyCar driver because you can decide where you put the weight as opposed to it being
so the weight
center of
distribution and the height.
the center of the car where where someone like a Ray Hall or somebody that's on the taller maybe.
There's
less
definitely an
skinny
advantage
side.
to it. It's minimized because of the rules, but yeah, I get that. Yeah, I do work out obviously, but I'm not here to look like Arnold, you know.
I think it'd be good if you just strap me on the back of a car. Just put a helmet on me, like, hey, all right, you got an extra 250. All right, 270. But I'm just saying, just think about it. Just think about it.
So where do they put the weight?
Well, and you obviously I'm not going to speak for you, but they can. It depends upon what the driver likes the weight, and so if you're at the max weight of yourself and the car, you don't get to put the weight anywhere.
Right, sure.
If you're on the slender side, then you can move the weight in a couple spots.
Normally,
right?
you're trying to put it as low as possible. So under the seat, there's a bit like on the other side of the seat. We call it the keel. You can put it in the keel. I mean, you can put it further forward as well, further back, and that gives you a window to play with the weight distribution.
I mean, do they do a weigh-in at the beginning
so
of the
IndyCar, normally on FP1 of a normal weekend, you do a weigh-in, and as long as you haven't changed 3 or 4 or 6 pounds or something like that, they don't change your season weight.
Do you eat like crazy afterwards? Do you fast?
You do burn a lot of calories through the weekend.
Yeah.
Like more than you expect.
Yeah.
Is it sort of like wrestlers?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like you have to cut weight to get to the weight, and then you eat a cheeseburger as soon as you weigh in.
Chip butty. Chip butty.
No, you're probably trying to weigh as much as you can for FP1 so that you then can be leaner later on. You understand?
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Who's the lightest driver? Do you know?
I think it's Sato or Ferrucci, and then I'm third. So I'm on the lighter side.
Congratulations.
Who's the
Thank you.
heaviest?
I mean, I think Rahal and Rossi tend to be on the.
Rossi's he's got some big arms.
Well, they're both like 6 foot plus.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're just bigger people.
Rossi is in the window of okayness.
Yeah.
There are some who are above the window of okayness.
Got it.
Really?
I think you just coined a phrase.
That
The
might be-
window of
That's
okayness.
my next
Yeah, doesn't
thing.
that
I'm
sound like
gonna
a-
start a band?
That's a good band.
Like
Yeah.
the window
We should
of
start the
okayness.
band. The
They
window
have
of
a
okayness.
Netflix thing.
Yeah,
Have you seen
exactly.
the window of okayness?
No, yeah, exactly. Oh, it's great.
Drew Powell's in it. He's amazing.
Yeah, I was in it. Yeah, he's punting down the river in Cambridge and killing people. I don't know. I don't know. It went dark there. I'm sorry. Yes. Well, my wife is English, and so
Congratulations.
I feel like we're kind of the same.
Related.
Yeah, and so, but she doesn't. She like there weren't a whole lot of people that understood the Indy 500, and did you get it growing up?
No, the European mind cannot comprehend
It's like,
left-handers.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I almost try and move a little bit more to get those right-handers
Yeah,
in, just to make it feel more like a figure of 8 or something.
Yes.
No, it's not something that's widely known, but I have to say I think last year I got the stat from Sky Sports in the UK that they had 400,000 plus people watching it live last year. And that's after the Monaco Grand Prix as well. So
Wow. Will your mates be watching it back there? Like,
Yeah,
they'll be like, they get it now.
they get it. I've had a few. The first year I brought a few mates over, and it's
a
incredible for them. I mean, there is nothing really like it for a single day event. It's just out of this world.
Yeah.
Is the and you don't have to tell me your plan, but is the plan to get back to IndyCar full time, or just kind of see what happens, or do you have a plan yet?
No, at the moment, no, I have no plan.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's not really that. I don't know where I stand on that yet. Maybe that changes in a month's time. But I was doing this for 2.5 years before this. So no, I'm open.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, Callum, what a great pleasure speaking to you. Best of luck.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
go
much.
get him, brother. Go get him, brother.
You guys as well. Enjoy the other drivers.
Yes.